Hey everyone! Welcome back to Mr. Fluent Podcast, where English feels real, relaxed, and fun. I'm Mary.
And I'm John. Hey, Mary. Hey, everyone.
So, John, picture this. You're at a nice restaurant, hungry, excited, but a little nervous about speaking English.
Oh, yes, that moment when the waiter walks up and suddenly you forget every English word you ever learned.
Exactly. Don't worry, we've all been there. Today, we'll help you learn how to order food confidently in English.
We'll cover how to ask for a table, order politely, and even handle small talk with the waiter, all in simple, natural English.
So grab your seat, maybe a snack, and let's get started.
All right, let's start right at the door. When you enter a restaurant, the host or hostess usually greets you with something like, "Good evening. Do you have a reservation?"
Yes, we have a reservation under John Smith. Or, if you didn't book ahead, no, we don't. Can we have a table for two, please?
That's perfect. Notice the polite phrase, "Can we have a table for two, please?" That little please makes your English sound friendly and respectful.
The host might then say, "Right this way, please." That means they're inviting you to follow them to your table.
Simple, right? And once you're seated, the waiter usually comes and asks, "Can I get you something to drink?" Now, here's your moment to relax a bit. If you want water, you can say, "Just water for me, please." Or, "I'll have a lemonade."
Remember this phrase, "I'll have." It's a polite and natural way to order in English. For example, "I'll have a coffee."
Never say, "Give me a coffee." That sounds too direct. Instead, use "I'll have" or "Can I get?" Like, "Can I get a iced tea, please?"
Yes, polite English makes every waiter smile. All right, your drinks are here, and now you're looking at the menu. But maybe you're not sure what something means.
You can ask, "What's the soup of the day?" Or, "Could you tell me what's in this dish?"
That's a great question if you have allergies or just want to know what you're ordering. You can also say, "Does this come with rice or bread?"
And if you need a minute to decide, just say, "We need a few more minutes, please."
Polite, simple, and confident.
Now comes the fun part, ordering your meal. When you're ready, say, "We're ready to order."
You can start with your main dish. "I'll have the grilled chicken, please." Or, "Can I get the pasta with tomato sauce?"
If you want to ask for options, say, "Can I have it without onions?" Or, "Could I get the dressing on the side?"
These small phrases make you sound confident and polite at the same time.
And if you're not sure how to pronounce something, just point at the menu and say, "I'd like this one, please."
Yes, waiters are used to that. You don't have to be perfect.
So, your food arrives, delicious and hot. The waiter might ask, "How's everything?" Or, "Is everything okay?"
You can reply, "Everything's great, thank you." Or if something's wrong, "Excuse me, could I get a spoon?" Or, "Sorry, I think this isn't what I ordered."
It's okay to politely ask for help. In English, tone matters more than words.
Exactly. Even a simple "excuse me" can make your request sound kind and respectful.
Now, you've finished your meal, you're full, happy, and ready to go. How do you ask for the bill?
In American English, we usually say, "Can I get the check, please?" In British English, you might hear, "Could I have the bill, please?"
Both mean the same thing. When the waiter brings it, you can say, "Thank you so much." And if you want to pay by card, "Can I pay by card?"
Or if you're splitting the bill, "Can we pay separately, please?"
Yes, that's an important one for group dinners.
As you leave, don't forget a few kind words. You can say, "Everything was wonderful, thank you." Or, "The food was delicious."
That's the perfect way to end your meal. And remember, kindness and politeness in English always leave a good impression.
John, imagine this. You walk into a beautiful restaurant. Soft music,
warm lights, and that delicious smell of food in the air.
I can already hear my stomach saying, feed me.
Exactly. But today, we're not just eating. We're practicing how to sound confident in a fancy restaurant.
Yes, polite English, elegant phrases, and a few tricks to sound smooth.
All right, let's start with sitting down. You can say something simple like, "Good evening, table for two, please." Or if you've booked ahead, we have a reservation under Mary Smith.
That sounds confident, polite, and natural. And when the waiter shows you to your table, you can reply, "Thank you very much." A gentle smile always helps.
Yes, even your tone of voice matters. When you speak softly and clearly, it feels calm and elegant.
Right, we don't rush in a fancy restaurant. You take your time, enjoy the moment, and use polite phrases.
Now the waiter brings the menu. What's the first thing you might say?
Probably something like, "Everything looks amazing." Or, "It's hard to choose. Everything sounds delicious."
That's a great start. You can also ask questions politely. For example, could you tell me more about the chef's special? Or, what do you recommend tonight?
Those are perfect. Notice the structure. Could you tell me? Or, what do you recommend? It's formal, but friendly.
And if you're not sure about something, say, "Excuse me, how is this dish prepared?" That sounds elegant and shows genuine interest.
All right, now it's time to order. Let's practice a few natural sentences. You can say, "I'll have the grilled salmon, please." Or, "Could I get the steak medium rare?"
Beautiful examples. And remember, in a fancy place, we often use "I'll have" or "could I get," not "give me." That small change makes a big difference.
If you have food preferences, try these. "Could I have it without garlic, please?" "Could you make it less spicy?" "I'm allergic to peanuts."
Perfect. And if you want to add a side dish, say, "Could I have a side of vegetables, please?"
Or if you want to sound fancy, "I'd like a glass of red wine to go with my meal."
Ooh, very classy, John.
Now, while waiting for your food, you can make polite small talk. Maybe say something like, "The atmosphere here is so relaxing," or "This place has such a nice view."
That's a great point. Even small compliments create a pleasant vibe. You could also say, "The service here is wonderful."
Exactly. It's not just about ordering food, it's about making the experience enjoyable.
Now, let's talk about checking in with the waiter during your meal. They might ask, "How's everything so far?" You can respond, "Everything's perfect, thank you." Or, "It's delicious."
If something's not right, stay polite. You can say, "Excuse me, I think there's a small mistake with my order." Or, "Could I have this warmed up a little, please?"
That sounds respectful and natural. Remember, tone over volume. A calm voice shows confidence and class.
Now the food is gone and you're full and happy. It's time for dessert. You can ask, "Could we see the dessert menu, please?" Or, "What do you have for dessert tonight?"
I can already see myself saying, "I'll have the chocolate lava cake, please."
Of course you will. And to sound polite when declining, say, "Nothing for me, thank you." Or, "I'll pass on dessert today."
That's such a natural phrase, "I'll pass on." It means, I'll skip it, but politely.
Now it's time for the check. You can say, "Could we have the check, please?" Or, "May we have the bill when you have a moment?"
That last one sounds really polite. When you have a moment, it shows respect for their time.
Exactly. And when they bring the check, say, "Thank you so much," or "Everything was wonderful."
And if you want to compliment the food, you can say, "Please tell the chef it was excellent."
Beautiful. That kind of kindness makes someone's day.
You know, Mary, it's amazing how polite language changes the whole experience. It's not just about English, it's about connection, respect, and presence.
Exactly, John. When you use gentle words and a warm tone, people listen differently. Even in a restaurant, your language can express who you are.
And that's what makes English beautiful. It's not only what you say, but how you say it.
So true. And now that we've practiced this scene, I think we both deserve a real dinner.
Absolutely. I'll order one delicious meal and two confident English speakers, please.
Perfect order.
So, John, sometimes things don't go perfectly when we eat out, right?
Oh, yes. Sometimes the food is cold, or maybe they bring the wrong order.
Exactly. And today, we'll learn how to handle those situations politely in English.
Because being polite, even when something's wrong, makes communication smoother and shows respect.
Right. So, let's start with a simple one. Imagine your food is cold. What can you say?
You can say, "Excuse me, my food is a bit cold. Could you please warm it up?"
Perfect. Simple, clear, and polite. Now, if they bring the wrong dish, you can say, "Sorry, I think this isn't what I ordered."
Yes, and remember to smile. Tone and attitude matter as much as words.
Let's practice polite phrases for asking help.
You can say, "Excuse me, could you please help me with this?" Or, "Sorry to bother you, but I think there's a small mistake."
That's so natural. You're not being rude, you're being kind and clear.
Exactly. You can also say, "I asked for chicken, but this looks like beef."
Right. Just say it with a calm tone, not angry. You can even add "no problem" at the end to sound relaxed.
Like this. "Excuse me, I think I got the wrong dish. No problem, but could you please check?"
Beautiful. That's real-world English. Kind, confident, and clear.
Okay, Mary, what if someone's waiting too long for their food?
That's a good one. You can say politely, "Excuse me, we've been waiting for a while. Could you please check on our order?"
Perfect. Polite, but direct. You're not complaining harshly, you're just asking for help.
Right. Or if your drink never arrives, you can say, "Sorry, I think my drink hasn't come yet."
Yes, much better than saying, "Where's my drink?"
Exactly. Tone changes everything.
So remember, soft voice, friendly face, and gentle words. That's how you handle restaurant problems like a native speaker.
And of course, when they fix the problem, don't forget to thank them.
Yes, you can say, "Thank you so much for fixing that." Or, "I really appreciate your help."
These phrases show gratitude and make you sound so polite and natural.
Plus, it makes the staff's day better too.
That's true. Being kind in English always creates good energy. Okay, John, let's do a quick role play for our listeners.
All right, I'll be the customer and you be the waiter.
Got it. Hello, sir. Here's your pasta.
Excuse me, I think this is seafood pasta. I ordered vegetarian.
Oh, I'm so sorry about that. I'll bring the right one right away.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
You're very welcome. Thank you for your patience.
See, that's how real polite conversations sound in English. Soft, respectful, and kind.
Exactly. That's the kind of English that helps you connect, not just communicate.
So today, you learned how to order food in English, from getting a table to asking for the check.
You practice polite phrases, natural pronunciation, and confidence. Everything you need for your next restaurant trip.
Now, here's your challenge. Next time you eat out, try ordering in English, even if it's just one sentence.
And don't worry about mistakes. Every oops is just another step toward fluency.
If you enjoyed this episode, share it with a friend and follow Mr. Fluent Podcast for more real, emotional, and natural English conversations.
See you next time and enjoy your meal.